Happy Life Day. Welcome back to the Scruffy Womp Rat Cantina for a quick little market report of the week. I got some updates for y'all. I just wanted to start off with a couple things. First, thank you so much for all the support lately. We've been crushing it with views, we've been crushing it with subscriber growth. Y'all are killing it. We really appreciate everybody sticking around. I hear the comments. We're working on the audio issues. Just give me a little bit more patience. I'm on a new computer. Other people have different setups. Thank you. The other thing is there's a couple polls up on the channel for gameplay you guys want to see on the actual podcast itself, and then for gameplay you guys want to see on the market report. I figured there might be a little bit more fun to have some gameplay in the background or something, just so that you guys aren't just staring at the screenshots I throw up. But we'll see. You guys let me know below, and then also comment below whatever else you want to see that we maybe don't cover, and that maybe because we're always looking for advice and thoughts, and I mean this is a community channel first. All right, let's jump on into the price changes and rises. This week before Life Day, we had a couple changes. The Sabe Showcase has jumped up to about $170. If you have one of these, good for you. It's becoming a much more meta deck and people are enjoying it. I think it's going to do very well after rotation is out, but right now it's not too bad. Bo-Katan, the 9 drop from Secrets of Power, is up to about $3. I'm not sure what deck it is in because I have not been reviewing all the meta decks lately, but I mean, I always thought this was way too high of a drop, but clearly it's working for somebody. Probably hard control. Next, we have Misa declared the Supreme Chancellor should have emergency powers. That's up to about $4. This card's pretty good. I have a couple in my collection. It's not a bad time to sell them if you have them. If you don't buy them now. I think they're at a peak. And then we have Captain Rex from Secrets, which this is a pretty good card I always thought was a little underplayed. It's about 250 now. You just get a bunch of Sentinel stuff. Especially if you have the initiative, it matters more for you than the opponent. And then finally we have an upgrade for another hard control deck, Condemn, up to about $1.25. It's not a bad one. I like the art on it. It's kind of funny. All right, so for price falls, we had a couple significant ones this week. Yoda is down to about $7. If you don't have these, that's not a bad price point, especially because the Force is going to be much more relevant after rotation because it's not going to be as easy to be counterable with hard control. I personally am probably switching back to Obi-Wan Blue. I actually just got my PSA graded 9 Obi-Wan back from GameStop. Shout out to PSA for screwing and not giving me a 10. But yeah, no, Yoda for $7 is not a bad deal. Force Lightning. This is so funny because like I remember months ago before the Mother Talzin took down a PQ, that me and Tyler were like, I was like, this card's 50 cents. I think it's gonna go crazy. I don't see why people aren't buying it. It saw a peak of like $20, and now it's back to about $6 ish. I mean, if you run the Mother Talzin list, go ahead and pick it up. But other than that, this is getting rotated out in a few months. I don't know if it's worth it. Finally, Wrecker. I love this card. It's only $1. I think it's great for Twin Suns. But for Premier, it's not really used right now except in Sabine. But even that is being replaced. But yeah, let us know below if there's any other cards we missed or any cards you think are undervalued or overvalued. Just let us know below. So the main topic today that I just want to talk about real quick is Amidala is, without a doubt, the hit of Secrets of Power. It's a legendary. It's about $30 for the standard. Then we've got the prestige cards that are also a higher price. But now that Store Showdown season has begun, we're going to see an influx of a lot of the Queen Amidala promos from that. And one of my thoughts is that over time, right now it's not a great example because they're about the same price as the regular ones. But then again, it's early in the Store Showdown season. I know that at Waterloo we're not having it till late January. I think not, and here's the other thing. A lot of stores are still in their contract for Star Wars Unlimited that don't still support the store, or excuse me, don't still support the game. For example, they're still getting product, but they don't have weekly plays. There's a couple stores in Richmond that are like that. Now, they're still going to get these promo packs, so they're going to start undercutting each other. I think this will reduce the price of Amidala. So what I'm trying to say with my long-winded statement is, do not buy Amidalas right now. Listen, $30 is a fair price right now because not a lot of people are opening secrets. There's not a lot on the market, and it's a really needed card for a lot of green hero decks. However, in about 6 weeks, there's going to be an load of these promos on the market, and I think it's going to reduce the price significantly. This card, to me, should be about a $15 to $20 card. What Anakin did. Anakin was $30 last set. Now he's about $15. That is what I predict will happen with Amidala. I'm not saying, like, panic sell, but, I mean, I'm trying to sell mine. But my point is, the promos are going to reduce this price significantly. So if you're like, oh, I would love to run Amidala, but like next set, don't rush getting these. Because remember, this is the most recent set, so this card will be playable for the longest time right now. In my opinion, it's a really good card that will continue to play well, but you don't need it right now, and it will fall off in price as more hit the market. I just wanted to give that quick heads up because me and my friends were talking about it last night while we were playing some Twin Suns, just about how much that is. And I just wanted to give this little heads up of, hey, it's expensive. I think it's appropriate, but I would give it a few weeks and it will come down. The other main topic I wanted to hear, community question for you guys. What's the worst showcase you've pulled? For me, I pulled a Rio. Listen. I have not tried to make it work. I have brought it to premiere nights several times with all sorts of different designs, and it just does not work for me. So it just sits in my closet. It's unfortunate. And then I also have a Kazuto, which is a little better, and I could see that being a little better, but I still haven't tried that one out too much. But yeah, let us know below what the worst showcase you've pulled is, because we always want to hear about the garbage. All right, what are my picks for the week? I got a couple. Scramble Fighters. It's $1.10. Cole, why? Listen, it's a 7-drop, right? You get a bunch of TIE fighters. If there is like a 1 or 2 drop that's like in the next set, that's like a, I don't know, like some kind of kamikaze card that lets you instantly kill a unit with it, if that makes sense. But like just instead of it just being the dorsal turret, it would do it to all the units like an event or something. I don't know. I could see this playing out well. I have a couple in my closet, and especially with um Vader becoming meta next step, because it's not a debate with the rotation. Once confiscates, everything's gone. Vader Data Vault will continue to be dominant in the meta. I don't know. That's my pick. Another one is the Qui-Gon Jinn from Legends of the Force. Is about 250. I think that's pretty good, personally. And I think Yellow Obi-Wan's making a big comeback next set, and this is a really good card for it. It's about 250. I'd pick one up. And then Yoda Saber. It's $1 for standard, but it's like 60 cents for foil. And the best part about this is it's going to be really good in the Obi-Wan deck. And it was a $5 card at one point because it is so good, but then, the Force meta fell off. But it's coming back in style. But yeah, happy Life Day to you and yours. I hope you guys have a lovely Life Day, holiday, whatever you're celebrating, Womp Rats giving, whatever. Have a wonderful time. Tell people that you care about them. Enjoy Star Wars Unlimited. And please vote in the polls on the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.